Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here at the Las Vegas Airport Executive Terminal at the very south end of Las Vegas Strip. This is where you get to park if you're rich. You have the Executive Airport Terminal over here. And yeah, this is where Taylor Swift and all the others fly into. It's very convenient to be able to jump right over here at the Las Vegas Strip. Starting a little bit later than I expected, but apologies for that. I really don't like to be late time and again, but traffic got to be a little bit out of a hassle out there this evening, so I definitely apologize for that. But we're here and ready to do our stream with you guys. Very, very grateful that you guys are here on this Saturday night. Ready to cruise the Las Vegas Strip. There's a jet coming in. That's Alaska Airlines there. The big airlines. All the regular folks, we all have to park and go over to the Go Rentals. They have their own rental cars here. How about that? Hi, pretty mama. Thank you for being here. I'm very sorry I'm late. I got stuck in traffic. Thought we've got someone walking in front of us there. Okay. And Streamlabs was giving me issues, so it said that I have something's wrong with my account or something. I don't know. So I will check that later. But we are here. Just real quick, I wanted to show you guys the Maverick helicopters here, located at the Executive Terminal on the west side of the Las Vegas Strip. There is Jet Suite X right there coming in. That's one of those, it's like a quasi-charter, where if they have enough people, they'll fly to a certain destination, usually Southern California. But yeah, they're pretty expensive for the most part, but if you get enough people going to the same place, and then you have to try and coordinate a trip back too, so that's always fun. But this is the main Executive Terminal, and oh, look at that, it's so convenient. Right down the strip from Mandalay Bay here. Really, really cool. All the rich folks get to do all of that. So we're gonna go head out and start our cruise here on this Saturday night in Las Vegas. So this is what I was just mentioning here. Brian, welcome. Oh, no problem. I ended up trying to hurry up and put the stream together quickly this evening, so apologies for that. Streamlabs was giving me problems. These are called Go Rentals for Signature Aviation, so they have their own rental cars here at the Executive Terminal. I did not know that. I'm not familiar with what Go Rentals are, so that's interesting to me. I'm going to go out here and exit Executive Terminal. Sounds so important and official. I'm going to keep the sun out of the frame here for a moment as we turn back northbound. There we go. And then right here on the left is the world famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign right here in the median. Right there. We got people jogging up to the thing. Huh. That's interesting. Pinball Hall of Fame over here on the right. Pinball Wizards, rejoice. I need to get in there. I'm going to get in there, I promise. So we also passed Harley Davidson in Las Vegas here. No problem, Brian. I appreciate it, man. You know what? If there may be other people that may be thinking the same things. So not a problem. No, I'm not. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida originally. I've been here since 2011. But I have the benefit of my wife being a native. She was born and raised here, so she's seen a lot come and go in this town, and definitely a lot come with the in terms of the like the Raiders and the Golden Knights, and then the A's. Tennessee, nice, yes, very cool. Yeah, I've been to Nashville once. Hey, Scott, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. Happy Saturday. on this Saturday night here in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip. Hopefully traffic isn't too bad up here on this Saturday night. Not that we're in a rush or anything, just I don't want to end up buffering. That's the one danger that I get into down here, especially around Harmon. Harmon definitely starts buffering. Got someone playing some bass over here in their EV on the right. Yeah, it's been kind of a windy week. It's really been, it was warm early part of the week, and then yesterday was kind of mild and nice. It is, Scott. But sometimes a lot of people they'll start heading out this way, and you know, especially like the shows, when the shows get going. Most of the shows get going at like 8 or 9, so a lot of people like to come and get, you know, early and get in line for their seats and all that. So those will be the folks, the early birds, that start to choke up the roadway here for us. But we'll see how it goes. You can see the lanes in the roadway here, how it's like, so how do you know what lane you're in? But these dots that they're called here, invented by someone in California. Compliments of 7-Eleven man. There's the Luxor over there, and of course Mandalay Bay right there, and the Luxor right behind it. Actually, you know, I don't know, Brian. That's a good question. I thought he did, but I haven't seen any signs for him. I'm not sure if he does. I will have to research that. And then over on the right here, you have the Tobin. Welcome, buddy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you taking the time to be here. I'm sorry for starting late. I got stuck, and then Streamlabs was giving me issues, saying that my account is not connected or something. I don't know. So I got to figure that out during the course of the week. But glad you guys are here. Really appreciate you guys taking time to be here on this Saturday night in Las Vegas. It is pretty mild out. It's supposed to be 53 tonight for a low. We'll see if it hits that. But it was actually quite nice last night. Yeah, I saw that Vegas Unlocked was not out last night. So I thought, well, maybe they'll probably come out on Saturday night. Hey, Blackie, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you, Tobin. I appreciate that. Definitely. Very glad you guys are here. You can see the Luxor over there. And so the stadium here on the right, the news this week was that the A's have committed to the first $100 million in funding for the stadium. The state required that they put up the first $100 million for them to put up the state money of like $380 million or whatever. So we've got big mounds of dirt over here where the Tropicana used to be. I don't know if they're doing any work in there yet or not, but they said April or May time frame. Oh, nice, on the patio. Very cool. Awesome. Oh, this is a GLE 450E, so it's an electric one. That's one of the expensive ones because it goes C, E, and then S. Dave's not feeling well. Oh no. Okay. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, they sometimes you get these things down here on Fremont. Although they were they on? No, they were on Fremont. Yeah, on Wednesday night. And yeah, I bought Purell so that I can carry that around with me now. Because I mean, I like meeting people and stuff, but yeah, it's not worth being sick. That's for sure. Yeah, it's and then of course people come from all over the world. So, and thank God I got my measles vax back, you know, when I was a kid or whatever. Because I guess that's a problem now in Texas, they're saying. So this lane turns. Dots. No, we're not going to stay right here. Hopefully I can get past this pedestrian bridge. Oh, wow, they both got it. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that. Sheesh. There's New York right there. Yeah, because I remember them saying they had their, was it grandson in or something this week? And so I thought maybe they were off doing something with him last night. The 2/5 scale Statue of Liberty, 40% of the size of the one in New York Harbor. Compliments of Tobin there, helping me out with that one. And then the huge lion right there, out in front of MGM Grand. Almost feels like there should be a big event, a big national event here or something tonight, but not that I'm aware of. There's probably UFC. Oh, good, Blackie, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I just don't want to start buffering. I like showing you guys the sphere, but it just becomes a problem because it keeps buffering over there. Probably way too many people using the towers over there. They need to install some more cell towers over by the sphere. Yeah, so they also announced that the A's stadium here right off to our right would be 33,000 in capacity, but still only parking for 10,000 vehicles. So good luck finding a parking spot. It's probably best just to like Uber or something back and forth to the game, really, if you're gonna go. Unless you stay, you could stay at like a casino and then just walk down, or take the monorail, assuming the monorail works. Huh, that's weird, Joseph. Yeah, you know what, that was happening to me last night. I was on Cali Plains, or Cali Drives. They also do Cali Plains stream. They were down on Fremont last night, and I was typing messages in, and it wasn't showing them, and I'm like, what's happening? But then some messages would show. So it's weird. Yeah, I'm apologies for that, Joseph. I wish I knew what was going on. That's weird. Park MGM. And then, of course, the Hard Rock Cafe right there. The big guitar out front. Oh, and a self-driving Zooks in front of us. Those are fun. Yeah, it has, Blackie. I don't know what's going on with them. It's been very buggy. I don't know why. Really weird. Aria, and then Crystal Shops over here on our left. Gucci. Oh, we got some music over here. Dolce & Gabbana. Tom Ford, Prada. And then we've got a huge empty lot. It's just weird how they... Yeah, thanks, Joseph. Yeah, I wish I knew what to do. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys were watching last night, but I do the Club Clyde videos, typically because there's like so many people down there live streaming, and so there we got Metro out there, but oh, they got a couple of the performers out there doing a show, it looks like, but somebody threw a drink at Clyde himself there last night. I don't know why. So I'm hoping he gives me a little information on that this evening. It was after like 2 a.m. when that happened, so nothing good's gonna happen then anyway. And I would have been long gone by then, regardless. But that's just crazy that people just do stuff like that. Oh, Zooks slammed on the brakes there. Come on, Zooks, pull it together. And then of course Paris. And the 1/2 scale Eiffel Tower right behind it there, along with all these LED screens. Yes, Tobin, it was Sal. Yeah, he does. So they do Cali Plains, but it looks like they've started a separate channel called Cali Drives to document their. I know he is, Blackie. He definitely is. He's an awesome guy, very chill and laid back. And yeah, it was awful. Yeah, so Tobin, he lives like in Bakersfield, but he'll do plane spotting at San Fran, San Jose, LA, and now over here, but he has to drive all that way. So it looks like they've created a channel just to film their driving or live stream their drives down to each independent airport or whatever. So each individual airport. So I think they were trying to help build up that channel last night by going to Fremont, which is probably pretty smart, I think. to do that, to help try and start off a new channel by going down to Fremont and live streaming. God, they were down there for like 6 hours, I think it was. Long time down there. And then they said they were going to get up in like 5 hours and go do some plane spotting for 3 hours, and then they're going to head back to California. I'm like, wow. Maybe when I was 19 I could have pulled that off, but not anymore. Goodness. Although I don't think they were drinking, but still, 5 hours of sleep. Most I've won since living here, though, oh gosh. The only thing I've won was that Silver Strike coin that I got from the Silver Strike machine at the Four Queens. And I spent $50 to get that, and that was only worth 10. So that's probably my biggest win. Otherwise, I have no luck when it comes to machines or gambling whatsoever. So I generally try to stay away from them for that reason. I've never had any luck. I gambled when I lived in Reno. I was in Reno for 3 years prior to moving down here in Vegas, and yeah, I did a little gambling up there with the yeah, it was bad, Brian. Yeah, so the Keno machines, then that was back when you used to be able to do things, you know, like go to the bar and you know, they would give you free drinks as long as they saw you had money in the machine. Then they started to get a lot tighter with the drinks. So that was like, and then they would go with like hide or something, go into the other side of the bar and hide, and you could never find them. So then it was like, well, I might as well just go somewhere else, because but then they were all doing the same thing. Check this out. Race car designs. It's like a little mini school bus looking thing there that they did. Got the sun right there though. Oh, let's see if I can. Oh, nope, that's a turn lane. I don't want to do that. Okay, well, they just took my spot, so I'll have to get back over. Cadillac Escalade truck EXT in front of us there. I think that's one of the old ones, the 2000 to 2005. It has a tag on it. That's a surprise. It's really unusual to see that. There's the Bellagio over there. It did, Tobin, yeah. It was nice to see Sal out. And then, like, Cadillac Family was out, and I saw... So, Ciudad El Des whatever, they have changed their name. They are now City of the Lights. So, much easier to find that way, I think. So that's cool. They were out there live streaming last night. Someone else was out last night, too. I forget who it was. But there were quite a few of them down there at Fremont. So that's why you know, when I do the videos down there, I don't live stream like Club Clyde stuff, because there's too many people down there live streaming it as it is. And I know a lot of my folks live on the East Coast, so they're not going to see it at that time of night. CBS here, that's a good place to go get your liquor. Save some money. Old Red right there. Was it Steven's? One of Steven's streams, someone kept telling him to go into Old Red and find Blake Shelton. Like he's going to be sitting there. Snake Pit, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being here. Right on. Very cool. Hey, no problem, audio. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate you being here. Very cool. Yeah, Snake Pit mods for a lot of channels. Really, really great moderator. All of my moderators are really, really cool. There's Cali Plains. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Snake Pit. Yeah, and they did the Cali Drives thing now too. So really, really cool. There's another guy that does plane spotting in LA Flights, but I have not I've not seen him or met him. So thank you, Pretty Mama. Yes, please like and subscribe, especially if you're new. Horseshoe. See how high up that sign is there. It's really tall. I didn't realize how high that thing is. 3 stories there at Old Red. Rumor has it that you stay away from the first floor because the first floor is most expensive, but if you go up to the second or third floors, the prices are a little more reasonable. I have not tested that theory, so I don't know. But I guess any information is good information, certainly when it comes to saving money in Vegas. There it is, Snake Pit. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, they changed their names. And Cadillac Family. Perfect. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, in fact, you were on there. Weren't you modding last night when that happened to Clyde last night, Snakepit? Someone threw a drink at him or whatever? That was crazy. I watched it this morning because I saw there was I just had a feeling something was going to happen last night. You could just tell. There was like a tension or something. I don't know what it was. So I went back to look at it. And it was like after 2 a.m. and I was like, oh my God. Caesar Palace right there. And then the Flamingo since 1946. Going strong. More of the Caesars hotels there. Omnia nightclub. And that little rotunda right there on the corner, that's what they want to remove. They say it serves no purpose. It used to be for the tram that ran back to the property. You were? Okay, so you saw that. Wow, Snakepit. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking. Like, why? Why would you? Clyde's such a cool guy. Like, what? I don't know what's wrong with these people. Uh-oh, I've got these guys blasting music on their Harleys over here. There is Harrah's there, and then the latest on the Mirage right there. They've got the cranes down. Well, one of them. They got 3 of them going now. Look at that. That thing is going up fast, huh? Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. They are putting that thing up fast. Way faster than the stadium. And there's the front of the Venetian. So, Tobin, you said the Venetian had like 7,000 rooms in there? I had no idea it had that many rooms. That's more than the MGM Grand. That's wild. Come up here to the Palazzo and the Wynn. Love that entrance. That's such a grand entrance there. And Treasure Island over here on the left. The pirate ships out front. For now. There's been rumors they want to take them down, but... Oh, wow, Tobin, yeah. Yeah, he captured... That was last night, I saw that too. Maybe it was someone else got arrested today. But yeah, some woman was having a bad day that was right around, what was that, Flamingo or something? And got arrested, yeah. Steven captures all the good stuff. Hey, welcome, Be Real. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Thank you also very, very much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Fashion Show Mall over here. And then Resorts World. So this week, so last week, I remember telling you guys about them getting busted and fined $10.5 million for allowing big bookies to come in and bet on games and stuff there at Resorts World. So the fine was announced last week. This week they announced they were laying off 50 people. I guess to help pay for that $10.5 million fine. That's just wild. So many crazy things in this town. So much news, hard to keep up with. $10.5 million. Oh, this guy wants to get over. Yeah, so also in the news, in Nevada news this week, they talked about the lottery, and I guess it was nixed. They were talking about adding it, but some committee or something was talking about nixing it. That was the last I heard. So that would be cool if they started a lottery here. I used to play the lottery in Florida. That was the only gambling I ever did in Florida. See Resorts World over here. Slots are pretty tight right about now. And then the Peppermill over here on the right. And then the state also, so the sheriff here in Clark County, where Las Vegas is located, wants to initiate red light cameras all over town. Says he's tired of seeing people pass away as a result of running red lights. I'm sure it has nothing to do with all of the money-making opportunities. that would afford them. They would essentially be sitting at their desk watching the video and just writing tickets from their desks. They wouldn't even have to be out patrolling, the way the technology is set up nowadays. Circus right here. A couple of weeks ago, they had that incident there. $50 billion, guys. That's all you need. Buy your own casino. Money grab, exactly. Cali Plains is here. Welcome. Sal, welcome, buddy. We were just talking about you. Yeah, that's a good question, Joseph. Yeah. Very good question. Probably the high-speed rail. Only because the casinos have been so against the lottery for so long. They don't want any extra competition when it comes to gambling. Sal, yeah, man, I was trying to tell you last night. So you can always message me either on Instagram at VegasDon4747, or if you drop a comment on any of my videos here, I'll see it in here as well. But there's also my Gmail. It's what is it? HelloVegasDon@gmail. I think that's what it is. Glad you're here, Sal. Thank you for coming, man. That's really cool. They will, Tobin. Yeah, more the red lights, because there's so many people that run red lights in this town, but it's like that everywhere, right? I mean, there's red light running all over the place. Hey, Bill, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, you're out here in a Fiat. Oh, from your flat. Okay. Very cool. Oh, Karen emailed? Hey, welcome, Steven. Thank you for being here. Right on. Very cool. It's Fountain Blue over here on the right, or Fontainebleau, as I've also heard it called. You can see it stretching into the sky there overhead. Yeah, so throw Cali Plains a like and subscribe, guys, if you're not already. Really, really awesome people. And they also started the new channel, Cali Drives, which I'm guessing, Sal, and correct me if I'm wrong, Judy is the yes, which I'm guessing is to document your drives, the 4-hour drives back and forth to the airport, or airports, for your plane spotting, which I think is a brilliant idea, really, to create a new channel for that, because you have that downtime when you're not at the airport streaming. So I think that's pretty clever. That's good. Right on, Cali Plains. Right on, Sal. Thank you. Yeah. So please like, follow, share, and subscribe to Cali Plains Sal here on YouTube. Really, really awesome guy. Thank you, Snake Pit. Very, very awesome guy. I still need to show you that $1 million there, Sal, down at Binion's, the $1 million display. And then last night, you were walking over towards the east end of the Fremont Street Experience, and you were asking, you were like, are those nightclubs or something over there? Because you heard music going and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Yeah, no kidding. That's true. All that money they're going to spend on that thing. Yeah, see the money. Yeah, you can take selfies with it and everything. It's funny, you see security walk by like every 30 seconds. They don't want anyone like trying to figure out a way to haul it all off. Yeah, Sal, you did have an awesome stream last night. Fremont, that was really, really cool. Yeah, you saw, was that Dr. Rock? And actually, they're going to be the ones on the stage next to where I'll be here this evening. When I come back and live stream at like 8:30-ish this evening, they should be out on that stage next to Whiskey Liquor. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so where you were talking about all that music and stuff, that's the Fremont East District over there, Sal. That's where a lot of the locals go. It's for like, there's restaurants and stuff over there during the day, and then they turn them into nightclubs at night. So you have a lot of nightclubs and stuff over there. And you guys can always tour it by yourselves, of course, but I can walk you around if you want next time you're in town. El Cortez is also over there. That's the like one of the oldest casinos in town. Opened in 1941 over on that east side over there. It's been said that a lot of dealers in this town get their start. Their first job is at El Cortez. Yeah, Sal's out there braving the elements, man. Up there in the Bay Area, doing plane spotting. I mean, how many days a week you're out there in the rain, buddy? Goodness. But you bring us good stuff. You bring us good stuff. And Sal, I love Sal's delivery, right? Like he's so humble and just matter of fact about things. You know, there's no pretense, no nothing. That's what's cool about it. I really, really like that about him. Apache, yes, they're cheap because they are said to be haunted. Tobin, do you know anything about that? Tobin, by the way, Tobin is like my resident expert here. He does a ton of research and documents a lot of different facts about Vegas. So he is a tremendous resource when he's on your stream as well. If you have any questions about Vegas. He's up in the PNW, so he's not here in the desert Southwest sweating it out in July and August like the rest of us. Yeah, I know. I know, Sal. Okay, pretty mama. Yeah, it's said to be haunted up there, so yeah, it's probably a no-go, I would imagine. Yeah, so they had the red light thing this week, and that's just insane. I mean, I'm not running around running red lights, but you know, the whole idea of Big Brother and all that, and you know, 1984 Orwellian and all that crap. And then I saw also airport traffic was down 4%. That was in the news this week. 4%, was it last month? I think, which was kind of a shock because it's been growing like every year, except, well, since COVID, I should say. Yeah, that's true, Tobin. Yes. Yeah, because some of the workers that were helped construct it, I guess, had some unfortunate endings. I can't say the word, of course, on here, but yeah, I hope they do too. And the sheriff is like really going gung-ho for it. Of course he is, because he's probably going to get some sort of kickback from the company that had, you know, would be installing all the cameras and stuff. But that's how it worked in South Florida when I grew up down there, and they were talking about putting in red light cameras. They turned out that the sheriff was pushing it really hard, and it turned out, oh yeah, by the way, he got a kickback from the company. So, and then they ended up outlawing them, but now they're talking about trying to bring them back down there. Now they're talking about it here. Ugh, it's a nightmare. I just don't like the whole idea of Big Brother and all that, you know? Like Enemy of the State, that movie with Will Smith and Gene Hackman, God rest his soul. From, what was that, 98, I think that movie came out. Yeah. Where they're able to watch, and that was, what, 27 years ago now? That movie was out, but they were able to watch everything using cameras, watch the movements, and hide cameras everywhere. Sahara Hotel and Casino over here on the right. But if you stay up here, you're going to have a pretty good walk down to, like, the center strip, where all of the main attractions are, like Bellagio fountains and the and city center and all that. Here is Sahara Avenue. 101 hitting bays there at Atomic Golf right up here at Strat on the left here. Nice, Bill, awesome. Thank you for being here. Yes, I am. Yes, Sal. Heading that way right now. And so there is the $26 million arches right there. The Strat stretching into the sky above there. Thanks for being here, Bill. I appreciate you, buddy. Ambulance out over on the other side of town there. Other side of town, other side of the road there. Let's see what downtown looks like on this Saturday night here. Was it? Oh, you're right. My bad, Sal. You're right. I'm getting them confused. Wait, which one? The Showgirls. The Showgirls and the Arches. The Arches were 6.5 mil, I think. Tobin, do you remember? Tobin helps me out with all this information. He knows these things. I get it confused between that and the Showgirls up here, the 50-foot Showgirls up here. Were those 26 million? I think the Arches were 6.5 mil. You're right, Sal. There's the Showgirls there. There's Atomic Golf over there, attached to the Strat. But you don't want to go out the back side of the Strat over there. 6.5. Okay, perfect. Oh, we got a pedestrian crosswalk. And are you guys going to go, or no? Everyone else is going. They're just standing there. Okay, no problem. $3.39 a gallon at that Sinclair there. Yeah, they are. Yeah, and that's a great spot to get a thumbnail too, Sal. I love that thumbnail. I had to park there at the Strat, which is free. Well, no, it was free because I was a Nevada resident. Yeah, finding free parking on the Strip is virtually impossible nowadays. Treasure Island's the only place that you can do it. Yeah, pocket change, exactly. Especially for these casinos. All the money they're bringing in, goodness. Yeah, they're bringing in all sorts of cash. Viva las arepas. Authentic Venezuelan food here on the corner of Oki and Las Vegas Boulevard. And then the state streets that run in between Charleston and Sahara here. This is Wyoming up here. Peppermint Hippo over there for your enjoyment. Anyone who's interested in that. And then this brings us, so they're really doing what I think is a decent job of trying to beautify not only downtown but the path in between Fremont and the Strip. But again, you would be walking, if you tried to walk between the two, it would be exceedingly long, and there's a lot of calls for service in this area. Yeah, Blackie, you're right. Yeah, and then they've been putting in the old Vegas signs like Fun City Motel. They saved the old time signs from the defunct motels and stuff. Put them in the median here. There we go, Tobin. Thank you. Yes. And this corner here, this intersection, I mean, it's just amazing. This is such a big intersection here in Vegas, Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard, and it's just got nothing around here. It's, again, you'd be walking through this in order to get through this area over up to Fremont. Bliss Wedding Chapel there. Oh, I passed the drugstore again. I was going to look for it again. Sorry about that, Tobin. And then right here on the right, Sal, I don't know if you ever watched this show, but this is Pawn Stars. This is the home of Pawn Stars right here. And I saw last night, we're always here when the pub crawler's here. How about that? They have impeccable timing. They're always here when we're here. But there's the... Yes, dude, yes. It's right here in between the Strip and Fremont Street. 7 blocks south of Fremont Street. And actually, so that bar, the barbecue place right there on the right, is Rick Harrison's place. And he was in there serving bar last night. There was someone on Facebook posted a whole bunch of pictures. And Rick's bar, so that's his barbecue place, and then Rick's bar is upstairs, right there on the second floor. And he was in there last night. Yeah, Snakefit, it was cool. I was like, wow, he's really doing something to drum up business. And actually, if you've watched the channel for a while, this is actually pretty busy compared to, you know, I see, what, 2-3 tables occupied up there? But yeah, that was Rick Harrison's dream there. Nice, Tobin. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. There's the Pawn Stars shop right there. You can go in there. It's all just a bunch of like very overpriced souvenirs. Really overpriced souvenirs. There's a Can-Am right there. But happy hour, Sunday through Thursday, 3 to 6 and 9 to close. $5 Wells, $5 house wine, $6 craft draft beer, and then it changed on me. Taqueria Katrina, $2 plus tax. Street tacos, pollo, pastor, carnitas, and another ad with Rick on the side of it there. So yeah, this was his little brainchild here to create Pawn Plaza right across from the Pawn Stars. I think that's a rental Can-Am. Yeah, it's got a website on it. I wonder if those things have AC in them. I wouldn't want to be in that though, like on a July afternoon. Yikes! So here is the crowd right out front, and then Sal, you've also got Zach Bagan, his haunted museum or whatever, right here off of Charleston, right off the strip. You make a right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. It's right there. However, it's $56 to get in the door, and then they go up. Their packages go up from there. But there it is. Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. We passed Garces, Lone Palm Motel, Graceland Wedding Chapel. I'm not sure if that was Elvis, Sal. I saw your comment. I'm not sure. They have like Elvis themed type of wedding chapels and stuff. So it may have been. They have a statue of Elvis actually inside the Westgate. Yeah, okay, cool. No haunted stuff. Yeah, so they have a statue of Elvis. It's inside the Westgate, which is not on the strip. It's off the strip, just to the east of the strip. Yes, there it is. The D. Named for, has 3 meanings, actually. 3 for the downtown, as well as Derek Stevens, the guy that owns it, and the Circa. And Detroit, because that's where they hail from originally, he and his brother, Derek. So it has like triple meanings, triple entendres. You come up here to Bridger Avenue. There's the sign, the old sign for the Apache Motel right there in the median south. Master Charge, Visa, American Express, air-conditioned colored TV, tubs and ice, it says up there. And there is the $25 to park Fremont Street parking garage right there. Sal, I don't know where you park when you come down here. The El Cortez is actually probably the cheapest right now. It's like $11. There is the Fremont Street Experience right there. But if you're staying down here, then it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, at El Cortez. Okay. Actually, no, I want to go straight. We'll go up to Stewart. And then since we have Sal here, I want to pull in here off of Stewart. And then this sign up here in the median says Normandy Motel. Elvis slept here. So that one was designed by the same woman who designed the Welcome to Las Vegas sign back in the day. So come up here to 4th Street. The Mob Museum right there on the right. Oh, you park at the Fremont Experience. Okay, so yeah, it's $25. It's like 20 or 25 depending upon if there's an event in there or whatever. You can also get you can try and get your parking validated. Yeah, El Cortez, yes. They're it's $10 and then they charge like a 99-cent processing fee or something like that in there. But it's still the cheapest of any of them down here, unless you go to like Binion's or to the D or something like that, and then you try and get like you go buy a drink and then have it validated. But a lot of times they're really, really tight-fisted with those validations, so I just prefer to park and be done with it. So the Mob Museum is housed inside the building that used to be the old post office here in Las Vegas, as well as the old federal courthouse. Shout out to Tobin for helping me out with that. Yes, that's right. Good point, Tobin. Thank you. And I make this right in here. $8 for up to 4 hours. And the security guards, they always get mad at me for doing this. Oh well. And they have all this old art from yesteryear. on the walls here. So this is 2 blocks north of the Fremont Street Experience. If you're interested in coming up here to the Mob Museum. But that's it right there. They dress it up in purple at night, which is kind of a good look for it, I think. And then you have the canopy for the overhead there. Fremont Street Experience, you can see it right there in the distance, the steel arches up there. And we'll make a right here onto Stewart once more. Binion's. Yeah, that's their parking garage. So Binion's parking garage is like 2 blocks away. So they say they'll validate, and again, they're very tight-fisted with it, but then you have to park and then come down to the surface street here and go down another block over to the Experience down there. So I'm not sure what they were thinking when they created the parking situation there at Binion's. But I've seen like the plaza, like $30 to park over here at the plaza at the west end of the Fremont Street Experience. That's crazy. And then you see Main Street Station here. It says free parking with validation. Free parking first 30 minutes here at Main Street Station. 30 minutes, it'll take you that long just to get inside the place. And you see Binion's over here. They have a time and temperature on the top of their building there. And that's where the Apache Hotel or Motel is located. And the Circa, built in or opened in 2020. Derek Stevens, he seen him come around town, and I mean he's been out on the Fremont Street Experience, which is kind of unusual for someone with such a big wallet and a high profile. That was interesting to see. Yeah, airport traffic down 4%. That's wild. And could it be that the resort fees are finally starting to shock people? And the parking fees and every other fee? The breathing their air fee? That they can dream up? Main Street Station right here in front of us. 20 times odds on craps, it says. And it also houses downtown's only buffet inside Main Street here. And then Main Street over off to our right, that's where all the unhoused, unsheltered, homeless folks that we do videos on, that's where they're located. Just to the north of here. So a lot of those folks will trickle down here onto Fremont Street, and you'll see them out and about while you're down here, and they will eventually start panhandling, and security will come along and escort them out. But this is not far from where they stay or congregate. So the Garage Mahal over there, I don't know, Blackie, that's a good question. So many of them have gotten rid of their buffets. And it was, what, 8? Since the Luxor said it was going to close its, they said they were down to 8 buffets now. But I think that was on the Strip. I don't think that included off the Strip. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that for you, Blackie. Garage Mahal, that's the Circus parking garage over here off to our right. Big shout out to my mods. Thank you so much, so very, very much. And there is the west end of the Fremont Street Experience right there. The Golden Gate, oldest casino in Las Vegas. Tons of history in there. First telephone number, first address, first security system, and first neon sign, which I forgot about and Tobin reminded me about today. So we turn in here to the Golden Nugget here. Yes, Cal, yes, Sal, they're awesome. Right on. They are awesome. Pretty Mama, are you still in the chat? I'm just curious. Yeah, I remember Blackie when I remember reading when I was here in 06. I came here for the very first time to visit in 06. And I went to some of these places off the strip and I was like, wow. Oh, cool, thank you. I'm glad you're back. Oh, I'm passing the most important thing back over here. $50. $50 to park. Right there at Golden Nugget. $50. Unless you're a guest of the hotel, but otherwise it's $50. Pretty Mama, could you do me a favor and make Sal a moderator for me, please? She's like my right-hand assistant here on the channel, so. Yes, they do. Absolutely, Sal. Yeah, man, they nickel and dime everything. $50 to park at Golden Nugget. Golden Nugget has the shark aquarium in there, in case you've haven't seen that yet, Sal. They have the big aquarium in there, right where their pool is. You can actually take a slide, a water slide, through the middle of the aquarium. It's really actually pretty cool. But yeah, that's a really cool feature they have. Golden Gate, so much history there. Was started out as the Miller Hotel, and then the Hotel Nevada, and then the Sal Sagev, which is Las Vegas spelled backwards. As we come up here to Carson Avenue. Four Queens parking garage right here. I'm not sure how much I think it's like $20 to park in there. Most of the casinos over here are typically $20 to park in there. And not sure what time they close the barricades up here for the overhead show, the light show. But we're on Casino Center Boulevard right now. There's a security guard right there in the middle. Looks like he's setting up shop. I'm just going to park right here just in case, because I really don't want to sit through it this evening. We'll see. But this is what I call the big corner. Growing up in South Florida and Fort Lauderdale, we had a car dealer that called it the big corner where there was located. So, hey, Michael, thank you so much for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. Awesome. Oh, they put the cones out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn around. Yeah, they close this road down when they do the overhead show, and it's 5 till the hour, and they do it at the top of every hour. So we'll go ahead and head over to Fremont this way. Cadillac Mexican Cantina and Tequila Bar, located in Carson Tower there at Golden Nugget. And get the green here. There's a drive carefully, come back soon. I've never noticed that before. Right there at the Downtown Event Center, right there on the right. They have a sign there. Oh, and then Sal, I don't know if you've ever noticed this. I don't know if I can zoom in on it, but there is a little statue here in front. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if that's coming out in the video. It's a little boy, and it's a fountain, and you can imagine what he's doing in that fountain. That's out here on the southeast, or correction, southwest corner of the D, right here at Carson and 3rd Street. I don't know if you were aware of that, but yeah, it's cool. It's a good selfie spot. I don't know who thought of that one. But they've got, well, it's probably Derek, the guy that owns it, right? So he owns Circa, he owns the D, and I think he owns, Tobin, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he owns Golden Gate as well. I'm pretty sure. Because they all, when you go to a bar in one of these places, they all have like when you go to a bar inside Binion's, they serve it to you in a cup from Four Queens. So, oh, they've got traffic down to 1 lane here? Why is that? I don't see any reason for it. Oh, you guys. There we go. So they don't close this because this is the eastern end. Okay, Blackie, thank you so much, man. I should be on about 8:30ish for the for Dr. Rock. And so White Castle right there, Harold and Kumar hanging out in there, Denny's, and then you have the Neonopolis Entertainment and Dining Complex. There is Fremont Street Experience right here at 4th Street. There's Glitter Gulch Tiki Bar right there. And then Nacho Daddy, which is a pretty good nacho place, pretty good. They have one out on the west end of town, out off of like, is it Sahara? And that one's pretty good, so I'm assuming this one's got to be pretty good too. But the prices are going to be way, way more. Thank you, Blackie. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tobin. Right on. Casino, Gold Spike Casino and Hotel right here. World famous. Right there. That's like a 5-story hotel, it looks like. Gold Spike. I'm gonna make a right here onto Las Vegas Boulevard, and I'll head back down Fremont Street, turn around, and then I'll end the live, and hopefully you guys are able to join me. I'm gonna stay right here because there is a Metro motorcycle cop that's about to pass right in front of me. And he's a big boy too. Oh, and there's another one. But he's not on a, he's in a regular unit. Worst place for them is in my rearview mirror, right? Never want to see them in the rear view. Oh, he does own the, okay, cool. I thought he owned the Golden Gate as well. Yeah, so a lot of history there. Oh, here we go, Tobin. Is that a Chevelle or a 442? Nice. Very nice. Lucky Cuss Motel. It says there. And another 7-Eleven right here. Shout out to 7-Eleven, man. 162 7-Elevens here in the Metro Las Vegas area. More than any other metro in the country. So this horse on the right, you were talking about this last night, Sal. So that is that was the old sign that used to be out in front of the Hacienda Hotel and Casino. But when they demolished the Hacienda and created Mandalay Bay, they moved it up here. So the man on a horse there is originally from, oh, they've got a Cadillac over there doing hydraulics in the middle of the road. Originally from the Hacienda. And then Hennessy's Tavern here with the big Guinness glass right there, as well as Neonopolis, the second and third floor of it up there. Yeah, I like how they're doing that with the old stuff here. And then that martini glass right there, the blue martini glass, that is Oscar's glass, named for longtime mayor and very well beloved mayor Oscar Goodman here. They put that up for him. So then you see the sign there, the arch that says Fremont East District flashing in yellow there. So, and then that taco truck is always there. I don't know how you get us prime corner like that. They have parking there, but that's like very limited. I have like 6 spaces. Yes, thank you, Sal. I appreciate you being a mod for me, man. That looks like a Chevelle to me. Oh, we'll take that one. This Challenger in front of me has blue lights on the neon there. So here we go. This is Park on Fremont, where they have figurines you don't want to be taking videos of. Evil Pie in there, which is good, but it can be expensive, and it can be a wait for sure. Therapy, that's a restaurant that turns into a nightclub here at night. And then Eureka, right here. It looks like another restaurant that turns into a club. And then, I don't know what that is. Commonwealth right here on the corner. And then there's El Cortez right there in front of us. And 6th Street. We're waiting for the light here. Oh, cool, Cal. Yes, very cool, Sal. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the pizza in there. My wife is partial more to Pizza Rock, which is on the next block up on Ogden there. But yeah, I like evil pie. There's the praying mantis that spits fire, or snorts fire, but he's not doing it right now. Usually they wait until dark. And so this demarcates the end of the Fremont East District with these arches up here at 8th Street. And they still have the sign going. We Hot. Western Hotel right there in front of us. We Hot. And then the containers over there, they painted to say Beautiful. Recycled propaganda. Says right there. And some apartments, newer apartments over here. But if you come too far over here, the area changes very rapidly. Atomic Liquors right here. That's a very long time mainstay here in downtown Las Vegas. Bunkhouse Saloon, Golden Goose. Right there. And then on the left here, we have Ferguson's Motel with the Big Rig Jig. Right there. Artwork. Oh, look at it. It's at an El Camino. Looks like an El Camino. Yep. Traveler's Motel, but it's all gated up and locked up. Gated off and locked up. Lucky Motel, but that's all gated off and locked up. Las Vegas Motel, same situation there. So yeah, you come over here to this side and it changes pretty rapidly. So it's weird, Fremont, the experience. The high heel, okay. I'll have to remember which corner that's on. That's probably very good advice, yeah, not to go past the high heel. Yeah, they have that arch there at 8th Street as well. That's probably a good place too to turn around. And then you have this over here where they just kind of drew frames on for the doors and windows. Same situation there. Siegel Suites Fremont 2 right there. Daily, monthly, weekly rentals. So come up here to 15th Street. South Cove Apartments over there on the left. Economy Motel. Desert Moon Motel. Netflix and chill. So we're going to go ahead and turn around, and this is where I will go try and find a place to park. But thank you guys so very, very much for being here. I really appreciate you. The Ruby Slipper. Nice. Thank you, Tobin. Yeah, Tobin is a real asset. He has all this knowledge. Really, really a pillar of our community here. I didn't know that. Wow. Cool, Sal. Thank you, Snakepit. I really appreciate you. If you can, I'll be on in about an hour and a half doing the Dr. Rock live stream. That's who's scheduled to be there, at least. There at the First Street stage. So again, thank you all so very, very much. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you hopefully within the next 90 minutes. Bye, guys.